Hey everybody, welcome to another WarThunder pilot video. This is Worcestershire, and today we're taking a look at the P-51D-30. The P-51D-30 is a rank 4 American fighter with a battle rating of 4.7 in arcade. In this video, I'll take you through a recent arcade battle. I'll talk about this plane's strengths and weaknesses, and show you what tactics I use when flying the P-51D-30 in arcade. This plane really performs best when it's at high altitude and high speed. So it's important to take the time to climb above your enemies and then use boom and zoom tactics. The P-51D-30 has a decent climb rate, but you can see I was struggling a bit to get high enough above this Yak 9 that appears to be tracking me. I couldn't really get a good boom and zoom angle of attack, so I'm forced to go for the head-on. I land a critical hit and continue in a straight line past the Yak 9. I know he could beat me in a turn fight, so I just want to extend away. Now I'm trying to line up a shot on this P-63. He turns straight for me, but this time my head-on attack lands a kill. I spot this P-38 at higher altitude, so I turn and climb towards him. I manage to get to about the same altitude that he's at, then he turns straight for me. I've got plenty of ammo, so I start shooting from about 1.5 kilometers away. And I'm aiming right where it says P-38G, and I'm slowly bringing the cursor down towards the actual plane as I get closer. And then when I'm about 1 kilometer or less away, I release the trigger and dodge downwards. The 6 M2 Browning machine guns in this plane do a decent amount of damage, and they have a high ammo count, a high velocity, and range. I've tried all the different ammo types and found that tracer ammo was clearly the best at taking down air targets, as it tends to set planes on fire. Now that all the high altitude fighters have been dealt with, I can concentrate on boom and zoom attacks on lower altitude targets. I'm focusing now on this A-36 as he appears to be at the highest altitude. I get a critical hit and set him on fire, and then extend away, go to a gradual climb. I've got plenty of speed from that dive attack on the A-36, so I'm using that to try to catch up to this P-51D-5. I level out here as my WEP turns off to keep my speed up. I've managed to catch up to him fairly easily, and he turns showing me his profile, so I take advantage. With no other enemies nearby, I take the opportunity to climb even higher. I spot this high altitude Halifax, so I position myself for a boom and zoom attack. I climb back up and circle around to look for another target. I don't see any other enemies at high altitude for now, so I dive down and try to spot anyone that might be climbing up. And sure enough, there's a P-51 that was climbing through the clouds. And just use my speed to climb back up again because I want to stay at high altitude. And I'm just going to speed up the footage here for a bit to take you to the next engagement. There's an enemy P-63 going after a friendly bomber, but I don't think I can catch up to him. So I focus on this ME-264. I used my speed to extend away because that P-63 ended up being in a good position to attack me. In general, when I'm flying the P-51D-30, I try to stay at high altitude and keep my speed up. And definitely avoid turn fighting or doing any maneuvers that will slow you down and suck your energy. Keeping your speed up is crucial with this plane because at low speeds, the maneuverability becomes sluggish. The P-51D-30 is definitely not one of my favorite planes in the game, but it is growing on me. The more I fly it, the more I like it. It's definitely one of the best Mustangs in WarThunder, and I hear in realistic battles it's actually pretty damn good. That P-63 is still tracking me, but the P-51D-30 is actually one of the fastest planes at this BR, and he can't catch me. So I'm just going to keep my speed up and try to intercept this ME-264. I do manage to just set fire to one of his engines and extend away, and the mission comes to an end. Well, that is it for this video, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, give this video a like, and let me know what you think in the comments. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.